And we're back, everyone, with some more Star Trek Online. Today we're playing the Dragon's Deceit. I've been waiting for this one. We've arrived at the outskirts of the Kathalala system. It's who orders rendezvous with Tuvok. So we're going with Tuvok again, I suppose. There they are. Voyager.
Greetings. It is agreeable to work with you again. The Vodwar have greatly expanded their reach since Voyager first encountered them. Their military capabilities have developed at a rate that Starfleet Command finds troubling.
Well, duh.
An additional concern is that some leaders of the Vodwar supremacy have developed unusual physical characteristics. These individuals exhibit strength and resilience far beyond the norm for their species.
You weren't around for the last episode, were you,
Deceit has
Tuvok?
shared their data of your previous encounter with one of the enhanced Vodwar with the Alliance. We have used it to devise several modifications to our weapons that may counteract their ability to reflect a portion of energy directed at them. I have provided the specifications to your crew, and they have already made the modifications to your weapons. However, these modifications are untested. It is unclear how much effect they will have.
Do we know why they are different?
Not yet, but we have found a location that may have the answers we seek. Officially, Cartella is a defunct mining colony. However, intercepted messages indicate that the lower levels of the facility are being used by Supremacy leadership for an unknown purpose. Your mission will be to covertly enter the base and gather intelligence on the Vodwar. We have made arrangements with Yadren to provide you with equipment you will need to approach the system safely.
Okay. I'm really liking these story missions. I just wish that we'd be able to actually play them more often.
The
You know, like,
Hazari will provide a modified holo-emitter that should allow you to approach the planet. Holotechnology is unfamiliar to the Vodwar.
okie dokie. I really kind of wish they didn't put so much grinding into the episodes. You know, like, I understand, you know, like, for a new player, I understand for, like, a new player, like, they'll be able to breeze through these no problem, because, you know, if they've played everything else, they'll be level 60 by the time they hit this. However, you know, for us...
If you don't want to blow this whole deal, help me with these Vodwar!
For us, since, you know, we're just now starting them at level 50, we gotta grind that extra 50,000 experience, because we don't have it. And I really kind of feel that's a bit unfair. Well, I mean, I know, grantedly, there's obviously nothing that can really be done about it. I mean, like, yeah, they could lower up the XP amount, or lower the XP cost up to the next rank, but then that wouldn't be fair to new players, because then they would be just breezing through level 60 immediately, and not be ready for new level 60 content. It's either you hurt the rich, or you hurt the poor. Either way, one of them gets hurt. I don't really mean rich and poor in that sense, but I just mean like the two different classes, the people who've been here before Delta Rising and people who are being here after Delta Rising. You really can't get away with being able to help both of them. One of them has to get hurt. It's unfortunate truth, but I guess that's just the way it has to be. Hazari, give me something. I want a thing.
Thanks for the help, but don't expect a discount. I wouldn't have been in that mess if I hadn't been waiting here for you. I picked up this device called a holo-emitter from a big-eared fellow named Quinn. It's programmed to replicate the appearance of a Vodwar freighter. I don't know the specifics of this technology, but it works and I'm delivering it. That completes my contract.
I'd like to ask this, but I realize you're probably going to say, well, game items don't work.
Quinn says this one has a few upgrades that aren't technically legal in the Alpha Quadrant. You're trying to run a con on the Vodwar. You should use the right tools for the job.
Give it.
It was my own fault. I should have activated it before I entered the system, but hooking it into our power supply was more complicated than Quinn said it would be. Alpha Quadrant tech has too many redundancies. Backups for your backups, and none of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Good luck. I'll wait here in case you make it back.
Thank you.
Voyager will remain here with Yadren. With your permission, I will beam over to your ship in order to coordinate the mission.
Come on over. Can I have my thing now? I didn't get a thing. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's pretty. I like the two different suns. That's really pretty.
We have arrived at Cartella Prime. Your engineers have installed the holo emitter, and it is ready to activate at your command. We will need to infiltrate both automated and manual detection measures before we can reach transporter range of the planet.
Okie dokie.
Our first task is to bypass the automated security perimeter.
This won't what? Won't fool even the most curious can. Okay, cool. This thing's cool. Ooh, pretty trail. I like that. What? Oh, I see. That would be 102.
Excellent. Next, we will be challenged by orbital traffic control. Remember that the Vaadwaur are an aggressive species.
Don't get caught. Got it.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder may be malfunctioning. Please transmit your ship designation and flight plan.
Our diagnostics show our transponder is functioning normally. There must be a problem with your sensors. Allow us to dock and we'll pair it immediately. We have difficulty with our comms. We need to dock immediately. I don't have time for... To restrict me, I guarantee you spend the rest of... I kinda want to choose this one.
You're cleared for docking, sir.
Yay!
Now we must avoid detection from the Vaadwaur ships. The holo emitter will be essential.
Sir, the power holo emitter fluctuate. I'm not sure how much longer you can keep this. I really like the trails of this thing. What? Increase power to the secondary whatevers. The derelict ship? I don't know where that is. So I guess I didn't fix the holo emitter? I just noticed that it turned me back to me. So we're jamming their sensors right now, apparently, so that's why. We're beginning to notice something wrong. We don't have much time. Okay, let's get there fast then, please. This is slightly nerve-wracking.
Sufficient to repair the holo emitter.
Okay, good. Good. Can I just once again state how much I love the contrails of this thing? That's just like... Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's go.
The planet are protected by a subspace scattering field that our transporters cannot penetrate. I have found a safe location at the edge of this field, but once you beam down, you will need to make your way through the tunnels to the base itself.
Alrighty. And I don't get to bring my bridge officers. Lovely!
You are just outside of the Vaadwaur security perimeter. I have accessed their internal sensors, so I will provide you with tactical assistance throughout your mission. Be wary. There is a Vaadwaur patrol just ahead in the passage that crosses yours. Nearby, you should see a console. Use it to override the blast doors and trap the patrol. Be sure that the patrol is in the correct position before you activate the console, or this will fail. Logs at the facility indicate it is in poor repair and has suffered several mechanical mishaps. Use this to your advantage. Acts of sabotage that simulate equipment failures should not arouse suspicion.
Understood. I'm gonna fail so horribly. You've been issued some special equipment for this mission: a grapple gun and a shoot rope gun, which will allow you to cross cabins with a zip line. And these gas will allow you to knock out guards permanently. These are not in your inventory, and you do not need to equip them. You will be notified when you can use them. Aww. I wanted to keep him forever.
I am detecting a Vodwar patrol ahead. Maintain your position until they pass.
Right. Why do I need to seal the doors?
That should keep the patrol occupied.
Okay, so we gotta be sneaky during this. I like this. I tried using my
I am
flashlight.
detecting another group of Vodwar ahead. Access the security camera from the console nearby.
Won't he see me? Okay.
If you overload that data tower, the Vodwar patrol will investigate. Program the door to seal them in.
This is not as sneaky as I was hoping it would be, but oh well.
Excellent.
I will not complain.
Proceed cautiously.
Okay. As I start running. And I just did a roll for no apparent reason. I like
There is
this.
a large drop ahead on your right. You will need a grapple gun to cross it.
I already have it. What? You can use your grapple gun F nearby. Okay. Oh.
You will need to incapacitate all of the Vodwar ahead. Insert the anesthetine gas canister I provided you in the environmental control console and alter the air composition.
Okay, because I was gonna get in a fight with him, but I don't really want to.
Alert. Environmental control malfunction on Level 2, Section Delta 3. Engineering and medical teams, please respond.
I don't like that. I need to run, I think.
There is a large drop ahead. You will have to rappel down.
Okay, thank you. Where am I going, even? Ooh. I got trironium gas to rappel down. Okay, this should be interesting. Oh, I like this. This is cool. I really kind of wish that I could have this thing, like, as an item instead, but...
You need to traverse this cavern without the Vodwar seeing you and raising the alarm. To do so, you will need to use your grapple gun, as well as take advantage of anything in the environment.
I smell a puzzle.
First, you will need to reach the support platform. Shoot a grapple across and then zipline down.
Okay. Woohoo! I like this.
Sneak up behind that guard and incapacitate him.
Is that gonna... I guess not. Hello. Okay, so I have to shoot you in the back.
To advance further through the cave, you will need to disable the proximity sensors. That console should allow you to do so.
Doing whatever you just said.
Now zipline to that outcropping.
What? Oh, over here. This is awesome! This is seriously cool right now. I love this.
In order to exit this cavern without detection, you will need a distraction.
Blow something up. I want to blow it up. I want to blow it up.
You
Can I
will
blow up
need
the bridge?
to move the Vodwar guards below and ahead of you, away from the next support structure. The rocks near you are unstable. Try to trigger a collapse.
Blow it up! Oh.
The way is clear for you to grapple to the next support structure.
Cave in, it's collapsing.
Make your way across the ledges to the outcropping near the next support structure.
Okay. You know, I'm noticing my commentary is really garbage right now because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just like saying, okay, yeah, alright, I'll do that. I'm just doing like that is my whole commentary right now. Seriously, this is really cool. I really kind of wish the camera angles were a little bit better, so you could see, like, the rappelling and stuff a little bit better, but like, overall, this is seriously cool. I love this.
Grapple to the next support structure.
Yeah, I see the arrow, Tuvok. Thank you.
Approach the guard and disable him.
What guard? I don't see a guard. I still have my sword attached. I didn't know this. I still had that attached from the last episode.
There are more guards at the other platform. Use your tricorder to reprogram the anti-personnel turrets near them to attack the Vodwar targets.
Reprogram everything to shoot him. Got it. How am I doing this?
Attention. Malfunctioning turrets on Level 4, Section Beta 2. Security and engineering teams, report immediately to Level 4.
Okay. Where do I go now?
The walkway is offline. You will need to grapple across the gap.
I was where I was supposed to be.
They are aware of your actions. You cannot delay.
I wasn't really delaying, Tuvok. I must have really good upper body strength to be able to do this.
Sensors are reading something large blocking your route through the cavern. Activate the crane with the nearby controls to move it.
Crane, got it. What is it? What exactly are we doing? I still don't understand where we're going with all
Not
this.
much further. There is another grapple ahead.
Other than this being really cool and kind of, what's that game called? Tomb Raider, like?
There should be a place where you can drop down just ahead of your current
I did
position.
just drop down, actually. Over here.
Now slip quietly out of the cavern before the Vodwar see you.
I think that went rather well, actually. It's been like 10 minutes since I said it.
I am detecting some unusual signals coming from below this area. You must reach the bottom of the caverns. I recommend you overload a console to create a diversion, and then trap the Vodwar guarding the area in a force field.
Alright, I like this idea. Hello, random Vodwar. I'm going to trap you with a force field because Tuvok told me to. You just headbutted the force field. Okay. Oh, is that the ramp? Cool. Where exactly am I going with this? I still don't really know why I'm doing this.
Intruder alert! Commander Gallic, please respond!
You really did? Okay, you can yell all you want. That's fine.
An intruder? I'll handle this.
Are you gonna be one of those really tough guys again? Because if you're not, I can totally handle you, by the way. Yeah, you're one of the easy guys. You're gonna go down in like one more shot. Bye-bye. I like how slow that was.
Finally!
Kind of reminds me of the Gorn fight with Kirk.
Gallic?
Don't mind me.
You will
sir?
pay for killing Galak. What?
What? What?
What was that thing?
How should I know? I can't help but notice I'm still stuck. Thank you, Brent Eldex. You know, I haven't played Alien Isolation in about a week now. Even though the videos are still going up, I still haven't played it. Like, all of them recorded, but... Like... That also... Galak's body has disappeared. Okay.
You saved my life. I don't know why, but I am grateful.
Actually, I was just trying to shoot it. You kind of dropped your
Was
gun.
that
I would have
thing?
going to shoot you next, but...
It crawled out of the commander. Was it controlling him?
Have you seen anything like this?
Never. It's some kind of parasite, isn't it? What do you know?
I know that it was in a Star Trek movie that was based around Next Generation, but I never actually saw it, though I did see the really gory part where they made the guy's head explode.
Do you believe other members of the Vaudouar are infected by these beasts? Could all of our leaders be contaminated?
Sure.
I know my duty. I cannot allow you to wander freely through our compound. But I can't ignore this either.
I still have my gun. I can just shoot your face off and then I can go on
I
our
will
ways.
accompany you, and if what you say is true, I must know how many of my people have been taken. I think it went down that passage over there.
It went over there, sir. Okay, let's go.
It went down one of the cracks in the rock. We'll have to deactivate that force field to pursue it.
While I did like the whole zipline thing, why do you have a zipline? While I did like the zipline thing, that was getting a little old. I'm glad they went on with the story thing. The camera angles on this are... They really need to be fixed a lot. Oh, there, that's better. I just need to zoom out more. It's a very deep cavern. Hello. Okay, let's chase
It
the
appears the creature has already left the area. I would recommend you scan the area with your tricorder. Perhaps it left a hormonal trace you can follow.
Okay. I don't have a tricorder, I'm just waving my hand. Gee, I wonder if this is a hormonal trace. Giant glowy thing in a dark area.
Didn't know these caves were so extensive. Only the highest leadership is allowed down here.
So... I wouldn't exactly call this a maze, dude. I know exactly where to go. Like, I can see that certain areas that are, like, red herrings are blocked
How did the
off.
Vaudouar come into contact with the parasites in the first place? It has been many years since Starfleet encountered them.
I wonder how many of our leaders have been infected. Surely Galak can't be the only one.
I don't know. I would assume most of you Vaudouar have worms in your bellies, but I'm just assuming that. There's stalactites up there, that's cool.
Based on Starfleet's previous encounters with the parasites, you should be extremely cautious. The creatures show remarkable cunning.
Okay.
Give me an enemy I can confront face to face. This deception sickens me.
They are insidious. These creatures nearly ended the Federation.
Well,
Although
I
we have
wouldn't know,
had
I
our
didn't watch the
differences
movie,
with the
so.
Vaudouar, the Federation do not wish to see any species enslaved.
sir, I believe your fellow leadership already know about these things because they have many of them in containers here. It's colonial marines all over again.
This area has always been off limits. I expected some kind of hive. But this is just a storage room. I see some of our stasis modules, which means there are soldiers who have not been rewoken. But the rest of this? That's just supplies. There's nothing here that will prove what you claim. Perhaps this infection was limited to just one man.
I'm kind of waiting for him to notice that there are these things standing right in front of us.
That thing?
Wait, did you hear something?
No, but I can shoot something. I can work with this. Oh wow, that's cool.
Ah, I see you've met my little friends. They want to get to know you better.
What are you? How far has this infestation spread?
You have such a small mind. The joining will help. You will see everything we can be once we are brothers under the skin.
Well, I do gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Oh, one of these guys. I'm trying to hit him. I can't even... I can barely stand up to shoot him. There, now that he's a bit away from me, I can finally shoot him. I gotta say, this is a nice boss battle, actually. It provides a little bit more of a challenge while not being too terribly hard. Like, I've seen the boss battles I've done before, and it's like, it's just a commander level for one player. And it's like, that's so easy.
You think you are bested me? Mere mortals. Pathetic. We will rise again, and you will know our true might.
This ends now. I cannot allow you to spread this infestation.
What the... What? Let's see how much damage these things actually do. I hear they just do toxic damage. And it looks like, yeah, they do moderate damage, I'd say. These are both commanders, though, and I'm not terribly scared. Ravager. Interesting. Well, I will admit... So they regen. Oh my word, this is really cool. I'm like speechless right now. That's the queen, isn't it? My word! What are these things? My mouse is acting up. I can't... There we go. This is... This is really cool. Come back here. That one burrowed somewhere. Oh, it's now over there. This is
The
cool!
Vodwar are alerted to your presence. You must leave the
No
facility.
kidding!
But the subspace scattering field is still in effect. Find the controls and disable them.
Okay.
Find the controls to
Where
the
is that?
subspace scattering
Over here.
field and disable them.
I will disable it, Tuvok. Thank you. And oh, stasis pods for the things, the Vodwar. That's a cool Vodwar weapon, by the way.
Although you have helped the Vodwar people today, do not believe this makes us friends, or even allies.
Come with us.
No, I must remain with my people. Perhaps I will discover more of what's really happening here.
Nah, you're gonna get a worm in your belly and you're gonna die. Okay, bye.
Your activities on the surface have alerted the Vodwar to your presence. They are beginning to inspect the starships in orbit. I would recommend returning to the ship immediately.
Okay, then let's go. Sheesh.
The information you discovered in the base is troubling. While Starfleet knew the neural parasites found on Earth sent a signal to deep space before they were destroyed, we never knew the destination of that signal. It very well may have been the Delta Quadrant. However, contemplating the ramifications of parasites among the Vodwar ranks must wait. The fleet protecting this planet has been alerted to our presence. It is only a matter of time before this vessel is discovered.
Oh. So that's why the one in the last episode was so strong. He had one of those worm bug things in his belly, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Apply to the edge of where? Okay, let's go. Something tells me this is not going to be...
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder codes are invalid. Security vessels are on their way. Please hold position and prepare to be boarded.
One moment.
There is only a 0.008% chance that this ship will survive a direct confrontation. One last act of sabotage may be what is required. I propose we swap transponder codes with another vessel. Given the aggressiveness of the Vodwar, there is a 68.4% chance they will turn on one another. We can escape in the confusion.
Considering this is Star Trek Online, it'll be most likely that the 0.008 chance is the one that actually works. Okay, let's swap with who's going to be the lucky victim. Hello, hi. That poor Vodwar ship. Let's get out of here before something else happens. I still want those contrails for my ship.
Well, you're alive. I guess that means the holo emitter did its job.
Actually, it failed many times.
But it did work. Contract complete.
Excellent work. Now that we know at least some of the Vodwar have been taken over by the neural parasites, we can form an appropriate plan of action. The one Vodwar who helped you, Commander Eldex, may be of assistance. It was clear that he was not aware of the corruption. With your permission, I will return to Voyager. There is much still to do before we will see the end of the Vodwar threat.
Go on. So, now I have to go fly you to Voyager. Okay.
Thank you again. Live long and prosper.
Yeah, you too. That was awesome! That was seriously awesome. I love that. Like, granted, it was not as good as story-wise as the last episode, but that was cool. Like, really, that was really cool. That was really cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next episode.